DangerMan here at oxcc.com, and we're at Chesapeake City, Maryland. We're at the, what's this, the what do we call this field? Black Snake. And if anybody knows anything about my history, this is where I actually broke my foot, so always be careful in the woods. Listen, today we're going to cover the double bump, and we're going to do this in teams of two. We're going to do a little father-son action, myself and
Danger Boy.
And I've got
Reggie.
Gian.
All right, so we got John, Luca, and Reggie from the Soup Can Cocks. They're going to do a pairing up, and we're also going to do a pairing up of a couple friends that'll play with me from scenarios over the years, and that is
Ethan.
Nick. All right, so with all that said, let's get right to the action. First up, we got Reggie and John Luca from Soup Can Cocks. They're going to show us the delayed double bump. Reggie, what are we going to see here?
You're going to see me being a back player, him being a front player. I'm going to wait for him to get halfway through the bunker, and I'm going to move up, holding fire for him the whole way through.
And what's going to happen with you?
All you front men, I'll keep my head down as I'm running so I don't get hit from my back men.
And there you go. Let's get to it. Now again, this is the delayed double bump. This is the first example of a double bump using a delay. The back man is always giving cover fire. See Reggie firing the entire time as John Luca keeps his head low and goes. And once John Luca starts to draw fire, Reggie can easily fill in behind him with no one really shooting at him. Again, from another angle. Now remember, if you got opponents firing at you and you push them in, you're going to get about 2 seconds of free running time before they come out. But if they're already in and they don't know that you're moving, you got about 3 seconds of free movement before anything happens. But at all times, you'll see the back man is the key to this. He's springing the front man by giving cover fire. All right, so let's see this again from one more angle. And then we're going to take another type of double bump. And we'll let the players explain what it is. Hey, now, if you guys are team buddies, you got a buddy that shows up with you week in and week out, this is for you. This is the more traditional double bump. It's a synchronized start. Ethan and Nick here are going to demonstrate it. Ethan, what are we going to see?
Basically, I'm going to be the back man. My friend Nick here is going to be the front man. He's going to communicate to me that he wants to do the move, and then he's going to give me a countdown, and after he counts down, we're going to move up at the same time.
Nick, what's your role?
Keep in mind that I am the front man. I am responsible for the countdown.
So Nick starts this. And back man never does the start for the double bump. It's always the front man. Keep that in mind when you do this with your buddy. So the synchronized start here is defined by a trigger.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1,
and Nick and Ethan are using the trigger of 3, 2, 1, go. But you can define your own trigger. You could use, for example, the back man starting to throw cover fire, which lets the front man know I can run, and in return, the back man runs with him. Again, you can define your own trigger.
Hey Ethan, I want a double bumper. All right, let's do it. All right, 3, 2,
So
1,
these are
go.
audible triggers, but you could also use a visual trigger, like the front man goes, so the back man goes with him. All right, this last piece I'm going to shoot here with my son Dalton. He's my youngest son. Dalton, when did you start playing paintball?
10 years ago.
How old were you?
4.
All right, and you can see those on my YouTube channel if you actually look for them. So the situation here is when you're playing with somebody you know or not know, whichever it is, this one is a you understood situation where you have to fill as soon as they leave. There's no announcement. They're not going to tell you they're going. You as a mid-player are always watching your up man, your tip of the spear, and knowing where he's going, anticipate where he's going, and the moment they go, you fill their slot. So what are you going to be doing here, Dalton?
Well, once you move and you start to bump up, I take your bunker.
And you're vigilant the whole time waiting for me to do that?
Yeah.
Am I going to tell you I'm going to move?
No, you're just going to go, but I know that as a paintballer, I have to take your bunker once you start running.
Let's show you how it's done. Now to you advanced players, this is merely a fill. But it's not just merely a fill. You're filling as soon as the player moves, so it does qualify as a double bump. Thanks to all the players who participated in this video, and to OXCC for loaning us the fields to shoot this tutorial. And if you're an advanced player, hopefully you got something out of this too.
It's too much for any man!
DangerMan is sponsored by 187pb.com, Patchwork, and Ninja Paintball. And you may now support the channel by donating. Thank you.